What's up, guys? Our wrestling podcast back at you with another episode. This is Dave Vicious along with Jess the Total Package, Craig the British Bulldog, and Cuz, bringing you our perspective on the world of professional wrestling. No inside sources, no ties to the industry, just stories from the diehards, sharing opinions with you. Someone feed me today's topic.
Dave, it's July, and we are going to review a very important match in the history of pro wrestling. It is from WCW Bash at the Beach 1994. Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair for the WCW Championship. We're just going to watch that match with you, and we're going to just give our comments, and I'll give some facts along the way, and we'll make some jokes, and have a great time. It's a new video format. Yeah. We're dicking around.
Got it, yeah.
As they say.
You guys are together now.
Like you said, we're
awesome.
We're dicking around.
We're dicking around.
In together mode. Hey, Craig, before we get into the sponsors, Chris.
Oh, this is
you ignored it before.
Edit out.
Oh, sorry, I was reading. My
We're
bad.
editing that out. That's ridiculous.
Technology is amazing.
It's awesome. We're literally like a whole country apart.
If I can just have a moment, we are actually in the National Space Center. Jess, Dave, and I, and Kaz is back home in California. But we went to the National Space Center and actually
they let you record it there.
We're getting on a spaceship. We're
letting us
right
record
now.
they're letting you guys record from there.
Yeah,
they're big fans.
They kick Bezos off. We're getting on the spacecraft right now. We're gonna take that flight from him and go to work. Yeah. Absolutely. For audio fans, give us a listen on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and Google Podcasts.
I got this,
Or you can watch our videos on
Or
YouTube.
you can watch us videos on our wrestling channel.
There it is on social media. Give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter at O.W.P 2019, or catch us on Facebook at Our Wrestling Podcast. Craig, are you ready for Together Mode?
I am ready for Together Mode. This is the all new experience for us, but I think we've been wanting to get into the space of watching live kind of wrestling for a while, and there's no better way to kick this off than watching kind of the first ever marquee matchup of Flair and Hogan that was supposed to happen earlier. And I don't know if this holds up, but nostalgia-wise, it's going to be very hard, but try to put yourself back in the time when this was the most important thing that was ever seen and the biggest dream match in the history of wrestling.
Because is there a timestamp right now on Peacock?
As far as the video, like where to start it at?
Yeah, what's the just in case our audio fans on Spotify?
We're going to start it at
SoundCloud.
2 hours, 4 minutes, and 42 seconds into it.
2 hours, 4 minutes, 42 seconds. It's in the middle of Flair's introduction to the ring. We're going to pick it up. We're not going to have any sound.
There's a sign before we start. It says 12-time champion for Ric Flair.
Hey, guys, this isn't when WWE Bash at the Beach kind of got bad in future seasons. This is season 1 when it was really good. I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, are you?
I'm just making fun of Peacock. Season 1's 1994.
The fact they have seasons really,
it's
it really
ridiculous,
fuels
though.
my fire. I get really upset
fucking ridiculous.
about it.
Yeah.
Someone in a meeting said,
Bash at the Beach,
literally someone at NBC said, we can't do that. We have to go in season.
Yeah, we have
to be seasons. It has to
Okay, well, we got the check.
Yeah, you paid me $1 billion. Call it whatever you want.
All right, Cuz, go ahead and hit play. For those of you doing on audio, what's the timestamp again, Cuz?
2 hours, 4 minutes, and 42 seconds into it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, hit play.
Oh my God!
All right.
We even got the audio in there.
So now we're copyright stricken.
That's right. Because I'm going to replace it. Don't worry.
So now Ric Flair is getting in the ring here, and let me just kind of run down everything. I said this was Bash at the Beach 1994. This is the main event. Hulk Hogan's first ever match in WCW. He gets a world title match. Why not? You see big ass Shaq in the background.
I was going to say, look at him.
Skinny Shaq. Jesus.
Yeah, this took place on July 17th, 1994. 14,000 fans were in attendance. The biggest indoor, outdoor, indoor for a WCW pay-per-view ever. Like, that's insanity to think that WWF was doing 18,000 seat arenas the whole time. But WCW finally climbed out of the hole and got to a 14,000 seat venue.
Red, white, and blue. Oh, he has Mr. T.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this just got ridiculous.
Here we go.
And this is the Orlando Arena in Orlando.
Here we
Florida.
go, brother. Oh, brother.
There's the Hogan
that's
fan.
your
That's our guy. That's our guy.
That's the guy who got sad and
When
left
Yoko's
when
gonna
Yoko beat
beat him,
Hogan in King of the Ring.
Yep, that's exactly that guy.
That same year.
It's that guy.
He's like, I got tickets to. But yeah, go back and watch King of the Ring '94 and see his face drops in his hands when Hogan loses.
There's Hogan's son Nicholas, Hogan's wife. That worked out.
Are you talking about Nasty Nick, Jess?
That worked out well.
Nick. Oh, look at that Hogan brother. That's
another Hogan. Wow. There's all kinds of.
He knew Hogan
in
was
all
going into
honesty,
VO.
going back here, WCW got this coup for whatever odd reason. Vince felt cold on this feud, and he tested Flair and Hogan out in late '91 at house shows, and they drew all right. They sold out some venues, 85-90% sold out most other venues, but it was just a very by the numbers match. At that time, Hogan was like super flabby because rumor has it he was getting off the roids. So he wasn't in the best shape. He was very tired. He was at the end of his original WWF run back in '91. Flair was middle-aged already, like here. I think he was at 40 or 41 when he went to WWF in '91-'92. So Flair had already seen better days, and it just didn't mesh. Vince decided not to put those two together at WrestleMania 8. Instead, we got the double main event that we all enjoyed. At least one of the matches we enjoyed, Flair and Savage. So now... 2 years later, in 1994, WCW finally gets Hogan. They lure him over. They pay him big dollars. They brought Michael Buffer. They unlocked him from his fucking crate and let him out. And so he could charge everybody like $175,000 just for saying his catchphrase.
$1 million.
Because we'll get sued.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
All I keep thinking about is how many times like the fake Hulk Hogans in that crowd they just showed tried to get women to believe they were Hulk Hogan. And maybe drug women in the Miami area.
Oh my God! No,
they should be investigated.
They've succeeded.
We had a lot of reports about that around the.
That dude with the Oakleys was. I immediately was like, that dude's
That
in
guy.
jail.
I had relations with Hulk Hogan last
He actually
night.
looked like Hogan.
Like Craig, this is a really crazy story. When I was a kid, we went to an Angel game, saw Noel O'Brien at an Angel game, and at the end of it, like my friends had baseballs, right? And a limo was like straight up right in front of the parking lot. And this guy said, "I'll sign your baseball." And one of my friends like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Bruce Willis." And I'm like, "That's not fucking Bruce Willis." And he fucking signed. He signed his fucking baseball. I'm like, bro, that wasn't Bruce Willis. He's like, "It wasn't." I'm
maybe
like,
the Hogan fan with the Oakleys in the audience was the guy in the Bubba Love Sponge video.
There's always one that'll take your word for it. Oh, you're fucking Hulk Hogan? That's cool.
Hogan has a sex double.
He's all, I don't
Mr.
have
T
a beer
fuck.
can penis, brother. You do, though.
Brother. My stunt double does.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And this was
My beer can
we
penis
talked about
has a
this in
stunt
the
double beer can penis. So, brother.
Yeah.
This is 2 weeks ago we had the Sherry episode come out, and this is one of my favorite pairings of Flair and Sherry.
Yeah.
They were great here together. And you're going to see Sherry get
Sherry
really
actually
involved
looked
here. Hogan looked in great
Yeah, he
shape
did.
here for
being flabby.
somebody who was, I think it was, getting off
His
the
stunt double looked in better shape right now, though.
Whoa.
when he was Hollywood Hogan,
Dude, that
he
was
looked
the
great.
best.
Yeah, that was the best shape you've ever
Honestly,
had.
even when he came to WWE, he looked.
And nobody
He actually
talks
looked
about it,
big.
but look at Flair for 43 years old or
Flair,
44.
Flair was
however
actually
it
in great shape.
Great shape.
He had a matchup with
He was in
Hogan.
great shape.
and he enters this ring.
Did
I'm
they
gonna
have
throw
like some
you
kind of promo
that I don't need
which
steroids.
gave
They
You
gotta
lift
let Jess
weights
do that.
on the treadmill.
I'm not on the
That's
juke.
Flair.
All-time greats.
I got a hole in my back.
What were you going to say, Craig?
Did they have some kind of promo or story on this that made it give it the gravitas that it needed, or
I don't
was
think
did
it
they
Yeah,
fuck
I mean,
that up?
once Hogan came in, they actually acknowledged him as WWF, like 5-time WWF champion. They acknowledged it, and they talked about the whole time, like, we always wondered what if. Well, WCW's got it now. So
What?
they did.
Why
They
wouldn't
did
they
a
do
good
this at
job.
Starrcade?
I mean, I guess if they get Hogan during the summer,
This
you
is
get
their
him in during the
SummerSlam,
summer.
right? This is their SummerSlam, basically.
Yeah, this was like their kind of
Wasn't-
SummerSlam. But when Bischoff took over,
Look at
Bischoff...
Shaq ruin everything. Look at
did.
him ruin the moment.
So remind
of,
me
like,
later,
shaking his
Craig,
head.
at the end of the match, how he ruins the end of the match, too. And I'll show you when it
There you
happens.
go.
It's annoying.
He just
as shit.
shakes his head.
Just
like,
to your point, like to get them to film here, wasn't he still doing Thunder in Paradise and they had times where they could film, or am I wrong on that?
No, he was still doing Thunder in Paradise, but that's how they ended up because WCW filmed out of Orlando for their syndicated television. Bischoff or Flair used to go and visit Hogan on the set of Thunder in Paradise and try to like romance him and bring him over. And then one day Bischoff went out there and met with Hogan, and that's when Hogan's like, "Well, if you got Ted Turner money, I'm listening." And so Bischoff went back to Turner, and he's like, "We can get Hogan," and Turner's like, "You don't need to say anything else. Just let me know. Just tell me what to write on the check, and we'll get him." And they got him.
but Did Flair and Hogan need all these bells and whistles of Hart and Shaq and
No,
T
that's the
and
thing
Sherry?
too. I think Sherry could have been in the corner, and Jimmy Hart should have been in Hogan's corner, and that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah, why bring Mr. T? Why? You got Hogan and Flair here. Why do they have to keep? That's a good point.
So
They're
As if it was WrestleMania 1 and they needed the rub.
brother.
Oh, what? Oh,
They're locking up here finally.
That was high up.
Top toe miss.
So two things while we're watching this, just so we don't forget.
And
Oh,
Lawler.
don't stop. What are you stopping it for? What's happening? What's
And
happening?
Lawler.
Letting the Hulk know.
So to let everybody
That's
know
right.
the climate real quick here in WCW, obviously the
Ric
WCW champion
Flair.
coming into this pay-per-view, obviously the WCW champion coming into this pay-per-view was Ric Flair. The United States champion was Steve Austin. WCW tag team champions coming into this was Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan. And the WCW TV champion was Lord Steven Regal.
Nice.
Hey.
And for the audio fans only listening audio, I just want you to. Oh, Hurricane Rana! Oh my gosh!
That
red
did
arrow.
not happen,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. That did not
by
happen.
To the outside.
Is that an Omega driver?
No,
You
it
want winged
wasn't.
angel?
But right now they're just
It wasn't.
feeling each
It
other
wasn't
out.
Ric
That's
Flair's
what-
shred,
that's what I
though.
would
We
think,
saw
Coach.
that.
Also on the WWF side of things, the WWF champion was Bret Hart here at this point. The Intercontinental champion was Diesel, and the WWF tag team champions were the Head Shrinkers. The Head Shrinkers.
Hey. I like some head shrinkers. What's wrong with
Diesel,
Well,
as in fuel
Because
that drives the
they were
car.
faces. Head Shrinkers were faces here, and they weren't as fun as they were when they were heels. Hogan apparently greasing up the top rope for whatever fucking reason. I don't know what he was doing.
And Lawler.
And
that? Let's
Lawler.
gotta get some of that baby lotion.
Oh, Hogan turning it
boo.
around.
Baby oil.
What a heel.
That's disrespectful.
Oh, the place
He's such
is
a
going
heel
crazy.
right now.
Oh my
Brother.
God.
There's a come on, world champion.
This probably got the most rise of the crowd the entire time. Just
I
like-
really miss how good Flair
I
looks
know.
right here. How put together. His face, his bone structure. He just, God.
He really
He's in good
was,
shape right here, man.
so much time has passed and everybody,
was.
talks about like the Shawn Michaelses and the Bret Harts or whatever, but Flair was the best in the world for a long ass time. And for not like a, Okada reason or an Omega reason or whatever, like, oh, they know all these different moves. Flair was so good at not only being a heel, but making his opponent look better than he had any right to look. And that talent, and for the amount of time that Flair did that, is amazing and will never be achieved again. Not even Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels was always out to make himself look good and innovate defense and everything. And not to say what Michaels did was not to be celebrated, but at
Yeah,
the same,
Jess, you love Shawn Michaels.
I do. I love him. I don't want him to die at all.
You've defended him the entire last 6 weeks, by the way. Yeah.
I do not want the brakes to fail in his car and him go off a ravine
Oh, no.
at all.
Oh,
I'm just, I
Jesus.
don't want it. I just told you I don't want that. But Flair to
Doesn't matter. He's cross-eyed. He's going to crash anyways.
Oh my God, that is a fact. Because it's right. He should have his license taken away or like some kind of like stamp on the license. Like,
I tried to get my license.
Well,
They wouldn't let me have it.
There goes those free NXT tickets, you guys. Good job.
I love how Flair has him in an amazing wear and hold, and Hogan had to fix his hair. Did anybody notice that? Or was that just me?
He's got to look good for the hard camera, Dave.
Well, then don't.
Oh!
Oh, he got him.
He
got him.
over.
Oh,
That's
did
it.
he? Whoa!
Whoa!
God,
That's some
you
new
do an
Japan stuff
armbar.
right there. Right? I'm just.
Hulk Hogan with an
I got
armbar.
an armbar takedown.
Oh my God!
Into a submission hold.
Oh, Flair. Good shit.
Flair gets the heel move to
Oh!
rake in the eyes with the boot.
Oh, fuck. That's it.
Put
Another
Sherry in front of you.
Oh,
That's right.
Flair, you son of a bitch, Flair.
Hulk Hogan would never hit a woman
No.
until maybe later.
Unless it's Sherry.
Until maybe
Which
later.
that's who's in front of him.
His stunt double would.
Until he had like 7 or 8 Miller Lights.
Oh no!
Just kidding. There's never been any accusations. I made that up.
No.
Just to be clear.
Miller's a filler for rage, brother.
And before this, too, just to run it down
Miller,
here,
brother.
they actually had a full card on only 6 matches on Bash at the Beach 94, which is very weird. So a lot of them went unusually long. We had Lord Steven Regal defend the television championship against Johnny B. Bad in 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Vader, with Harley Race in his corner, defeated the Guardian Angel, known as the Boss Man, by disqualification in 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Why DQ that? Just have Vader pin him. Terry Funk and Bunkhouse Buck with Colonel Robert Parker and Ming in their corner, defeated Dustin Rhodes and Arn Anderson in a tag match, 11 minutes, 15 seconds. Arn Anderson would actually turn heel and join the Stud Stable.
Brother.
Yeah.
Look how quick Flair gets up.
Flair's so
Yeah,
good.
when he
right?
was
From
he
every
fed him
bump
so
at
he
this
knew what he
point.
had to do
From
against
every
Hulk. You
punch.
know, you have to feed the beast.
That's what he's doing.
And to think.
Steve Austin defended the United States Championship against Ricky Steamboat in 20 minutes and 6 seconds. Pretty wonderful. Paul Roma and Paul Orndorff defeated Cactus.
Flair to the outside of the ring.
Cactus Jack.
Didn't Pretty Wonderful Jess have incredible music?
No, Paul Orndorff did. It was
Yeah,
the
but
wonderful, but that was later.
Did they use Wonderful's music?
I'm gonna
or
hit this
did they
bitch,
have
brother.
their own?
No, they had their own, and Wonderful didn't have it later to the Nitro
Yeah, Hogan.
years.
That's
And Hogan.
They defeated Kevin Sullivan and Cactus Jack to win the WCW Tag Team titles. 20 minutes and 10
Was
seconds.
never
That
knocked
match
off
had
his
no
feet.
business going 20 minutes.
Sullivan was never
my
knocked off his
God.
feet, by the way.
And then I'm not going to spoil the ending of this one, but Hulk Hogan took on Ric Flair for the WCW Championship. The match was 21 minutes and 54
Well, that's
seconds.
good.
The first five.
I
Look at that
apologize to
right
the
hand by
crowd.
Flair. God damn it, less is more. Look at Hogan
I
sell.
apologize to the crowd right now
You
for
know,
this being 20 minutes.
We
long.
want to say this match could never live up to the hype. We were talking about that before we hit record. That
Yeah, it
they
can.
could never. Hogan versus Flair could never live up to what Hogan versus Flair was in our minds as fans. But like, you just watch the way Craig noticed how fast Flair gets up. What Hogan and Flair do here, their moves. It's kind of house show level stuff that they would do. But they're so broad with their moves. They want the top row to see everything they're doing, which is what you learn in wrestling school. When we went to wrestling school, that's what they said. When you put a headlock on, you angle your elbow up towards the sky
Hogan
because you
is
want.
total heel tag. He just bit Ric Flair on the head.
Well,
like
Flair probably said some shit to him, Dave. I don't know why you defend Flair all the time.
and who's calling this match? Probably Flair, right? He
I
always
would
called
imagine, yeah. Or Hogan probably just is like, you do my shit.
Bump
Like,
for me,
Call in
brother.
the ring, and then
Yeah.
you do my shit, and then
I clothesline you in the
Lose my
corner.
stunt double,
I do
brother.
the punches. You know, I do the 10 punches in the corner. I do the big boot. I do the leg drop. You do everything.
I will say it's like Flair has like cut off Hogan's offense and like almost like throw me out. Like I think Flair's calling it.
It'll probably come up
But
here in
with,
a second. Yeah.
But with respect of
Flair
like,
will find some way to cut it off, and you have to, right? Hogan's building momentum, but you don't want Hogan to dominate for too long because you got to get heat on the heel. And
There you
Sherry
go.
comes in. There it is.
oh,
He's
there
all
it is.
He's
my
really
girl,
pushing my
that's my
buttons.
girl.
Oh, yes.
Flair with the needle
I
of back
can't
as
pull
Hogan
this
was
Sherry.
distracted
Oh,
by
look
Sherry.
at Sherry. Look at
And look at Flair
Sherry's
just
putting on
taking
the
his time.
moves.
Like, he's letting the crowd, I guarantee you if you turn the audio up, everyone was wooing right
Then everyone
And
eat it up. Sherry laughing at Hogan now.
there. Yeah, just slow.
By the way, just for the fans out there, please say where that Lawler letting the whole show
And
comes
Lawler,
from.
it's a videotape that we got years
Thank
ago,
you.
and it had a Hogan versus Lawler match from the Memphis
And
days. So this is before he was
Lawler.
like,
Sherry's getting the chair out, by the way.
and the
Sorry.
announcer
That's a
was,
heavy-duty
I
chair, by the
cannot
way.
remember his name. Oh,
That's
not
not
Lance-
one
was
of
it
the
Lance
flimsy
Russell?
steel chairs right there.
oh, Jimmy Hart, fuck you.
Was it Sully or Lance Russell?
No, it might have been Lance Russell. It wasn't Solely. It might have been. I think Lance Russell was the
we-
one. And Lawler, he was Memphis.
We have an episode with that where we play that clip from Memphis.
Yes, I think it was the Hogan episode.
Was it the Hogan episode? I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
And
was.
Lawler.
And
Yeah.
Hogan on the floor. And Johnny B. Bad's fucking glitter is haunting everyone all night.
It's still there.
Yeah.
God.
Look
Still
in the
there.
archives of every fucking WCW
Yeah.
pay-per-view how we hate Johnny Bad's glitter and how he always went first and ruined the rest of my
That's because
But
Johnny
look-
was bad.
Look at the
Seriously.
size. Look at that
Look at
building.
that
They
crowd.
never were proud and showed that before. That's a WWF
Yeah,
shot.
that is.
WCW
Yes.
had never.
Yes.
They had like
Great
4,000. They had 4,000 people in their arenas mainly. Like,
Great point, Jess. But look how fucking good Flair looks. His chest. Oh, I miss him.
He's yelling.
You keep talking about Flair. No one's talking about how great Sherry looks.
Yeah,
I'm
she
just-
did. No,
I'm
I
just
said that in the
saying.
beginning. She looks great.
She
Hell yeah,
looks
she does.
great.
Poor
Good
Sherry,
old-
man.
Good old Sherry. Just working all the time.
The knee drop. And again,
That one
can I
was on
say I
target,
just hear the
apparently.
sound creeping through? How underrated was Tony Schiavone? He was a
Oh, I love
fucking
him
great
as an
announcer.
announcer.
He
He
was
still
such a good
is. There's
play-by-play.
people-
God damn it, man! Like
I was just checking a lot of Twitter threads recently, and people are like, "I'm so glad Shivani's back." And
he's so
doing
good.
something."
He's really
always
good,
been
yeah.
good.
He's not calling this WWF Bash at the Beach.
There we go. Oh shit! Thanks for cutting me off, Hogan.
Yeah, there you go.
Brother.
So is there a theory like because they're slapping the crap out of each other, like the slaps now with some of these guys that like they slap till they bleed, but is it the more tan you get, like the less likely you're?
No,
gonna get
I think
broken
honestly
open?
too, like Hogan rolls with him. Like Hogan,
Yeah.
it makes the noise, and
He
Hogan
just knows.
yeah.
He just knows how to not
like
get
Funk and
smacked with
shit.
it.
Like he would puff his chest out and just take the full blow and almost walk into it. Like Hogan backs up. You see how he rolls with it. So
You
he's
hear
not
it,
getting.
right?
Yeah, he's not
But
getting
you
the
still
full
hear it,
slap.
which is the point.
Yeah.
And Hogan will give 2 in his neck to 1 when in Flair when he gives him in the chest. It's a very strange like
Safe
exchange.
clothesline right there.
Hogan gives high chops to Flair.
God damn, Hogan never
He
goes
got
for
him.
covers. That's crazy to see.
He got him. It's
Hogan
over.
never
He got
used to
him.
go for covers until he hit the leg drop.
He got him.
There we go.
It's
Slow him
over.
down.
Headlock. It's over.
The big boy is tired. You gotta take him to
Jess, was there a pay-per-view or did he didn't always do it when he would go? He got him. He got him. He got him.
It was
like
a pay per
too
view.
early.
Yeah, it was a pay per view, and I can't remember.
Was it a specific
It was
pay-per-view?
yes. It was
Yeah.
during a Medusa match, and I don't remember what it was. And he was actually pissing
He was
Shivani off.
fucking with the world.
Yeah. Every time Medusa
got
went
it.
for a cover, he's like, "She got her," and then Shivani's like, "No, she didn't." Like he was actually starting to get. Like,
But that was in the WWE days, right? Or
no, it was in
WWE after that?
WCW.
Oh, was it really?
Dude,
Ah.
that guy's wearing an O.W.P hat. Look at him with the baby in the front.
Yeah.
That's the O.W.P
I'm
hat.
sure that's what's happening. Yeah.
Hey guys, time travel.
Yep.
It's fucking real. Tell
It
me,
is. That's
cuz.
what it is
Tell
out
me,
there.
cuz.
Are you talking the baby?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got
the
all the
baby
baby,
that
that's our OWP
Do you
hat.
know who that is? The red
Yeah.
bandana. That's Nicholas.
Oh, is that really?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Nicholas,
shit.
Yeah.
Who-
The guy and the
Oh.
guy holding him is Hogan's co-star from Thunder.
Oh,
Paradise.
shit.
His, Linda McMahon is to
my
that guy's
I saw
right,
her.
or left. Yeah.
And where
Not Linda McMahon,
sorry,
Linda Hogan, sorry.
Yeah, his wife.
So
Hogan's wife.
Linda, that was Linda's. So what you're saying is that was Linda's side.
So you see her right
Yeah,
now.
I see her.
Couldn't help it.
Oh,
Is that
she's
Brooke
just-
Hogan
she's
right
so
there too? in
gross.
those-
She's so gross.
Wait, he's wearing an O.W.P hat.
And wait, and,
Wow.
I
and-
think
and wait a
I
minute.
think the
So
girl,
that's-
the blonde girl in the
Yeah,
black
it's
is
Brooke Hogan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what it
That's
looked like.
Brooke, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming like Brooks probably has a friend with her. She probably had
Yeah.
a friend.
Yeah.
Wanna
You
go
know
watch
what's
my daddy
hilarious?
dance?
It looks exactly like a fucking OWP hat. Look at Cuz's hat.
It does.
It really
That
does.
Yeah.
I think it's probably
It's
like
where
an
I got
Air
the
Force
design
hat or
from,
something,
yes.
or like something's crazy. but yeah.
Time
Okay.
travel.
This is the time the champions are made.
That Euro trash
Yeah,
bottle.
that's
time
definitely
travel.
Brooke by the on the railing. That's Brooke all day.
Yes, I'm holding you, baby. I'm.
She's invested.
I'm
You can
Sweet.
tell.
These
Look
are
at how
bad
proud
names.
they are. They're
Out
like,
there.
show the crowd again. Show the goddamn crowd again. This,
Do it.
Yeah.
unless we come up with an organization in a couple years that overtakes wrestling, we'll never see this crowd again.
Oh no.
Some kind of order.
We don't know nothing about that.
It's true. They never. That's absolutely right, Jess. Like they never lit the crowd, the top levels. Like they are proud of it, and as they should be.
Oh.
You know, Bischoff's always said too, because a lot of
He got
people
him.
want to shit on it.
Too.
Because right after this, the crowds did start to dwindle. People started to boo Hogan, like, you know, within like 3 or 4 months after this. But Bischoff's like, that was never the point. He was like, I wasn't worried about Hogan's ovation. I wanted his national figure.
Exposure.
And I wanted advertisers to be like, oh, you got Hogan? Okay. And he's like, that's what we did. We'd use Hogan at conventions.
Once again, it's about TV money.
Yeah.
That's what it was all about.
He's like, we wanted better
Hogan.
sponsors. We instead of
There's a lot of
Valvoline
that.
oil, he's like, we wanted Domino's Pizza. We wanted the bigger sponsors. And when you have a Hogan, you get him. And then when they got Macho Man later this year, they got Slim Jim. And he's like, the attention that came along with that international notoriety, like, oh, nice,
Wow.
Flair
Flair.
nailed that shit.
Wow. That
Wow.
apron bump.
Flair's just-
And for two 40-year-old guys, man, or 42, 43-year-old, however
Tearing it
old they are
apart.
here, like they're putting on the show. I know it wasn't what we always imagined, but like this is the main event. This is Hogan's first match.
Is that Meltzer? Who is that? Right
Oh
there?
shit, here we go. Oh, I dumped him on the back of his head on the floor. I love it. I love it.
He tried to
You
drop him
thought
on
in the
his head.
front row that was Meltzer?
Yeah, there was a weird guy.
So-
like
oh, you-
the-
He's all,
Flair.
great match.
Flair called the match.
Kenny Omega.
Flair called the match. Everybody knows Flair called the match.
If Kenny Omega was in this match,
I was right there and I saw the back suplex and
Well, he had the back
yeah.
suplex. I saw Hogan get up, and Hogan, obviously.
Hogan destroyed his cocksucker.
you're fucking stupid.
Oh, fucking Johnny B. Bad. He makes me mad every time I see it.
Johnny been bad. He's fucking stupid.
Whoop!
Actually, David, because I've been in the ring before, his coccyx wasn't destroyed on that move. It was actually his shoulder.
Problem right now is I can't high five Craig anymore.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he missed the leg
He
drop.
got him.
And
Oh, yeah, no.
Lawler.
Oh, my ass,
Oh, brother, I pulled a hammy.
God
Oh,
damn
brother,
it.
dude.
It's. I think we loved it when we were watching this back in '94.
No,
it just
you didn't.
doesn't.
We were all disappointed.
No, I don't think were we?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
We were all into it. Like Joe was pissed because Flair lost, but
But
Disappointed.
this doesn't hold up now. But
it's just basic house show stuff.
it was
like,
momentous
yeah.
back then.
It's
Yeah.
back and forth, heel and face, and that's.
No.
I think that's what they always knew to do. I think people were expecting. I don't know what people were expecting. To be
And
honest.
brother.
I don't know if
Do you know
Hogan
what?
and
'Cause-
Flair in their
Is that-
30s would have given any different of a match at all.
No, I think if you had Patterson to kind of humble
Yeah, that's
Flair
true.
and like this is the way we do it and let's plan it out and have some really cool stuff. But
Hey,
it's
Flair,
like
this is how we do it.
I don't know. If you had Patterson, you might be able to humble Hogan for a minute.
Oh, look
Look
at
at that.
Flair!
Oh my God.
Vertical
British
standing
Bulldog would be
suplex.
proud. Look at that.
Because all I'm saying is like Hogan tossed Flair around for like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Brother, but you ain't no British Bulldog, brother. You don't have the power, dude. Brother.
do that.
Waterway being
I
lost.
don't
you know,
sell
see,
for you,
Patterson
brother.
wouldn't have let that happen off a suplex.
We're
By
not
the way.
doing that
He's
with
like,
Hogan.
we
Let that
ain't,
happen,
we ain't
Hogan.
doing that selling
Oh,
shit,
come
brother.
on. Oh, come
Come
on.
on, you gotta do better than a
Oh
suplex,
my God, that was
man.
a
It's
nice beat
better.
to face by Hogan to Flair.
It's over.
He actually tagged him.
You got
He
him.
goes for the
Oh,
brass
Jerry!
knucks, and you're out. Like he
Sherry's
lifts
awesome.
his shoulder, and when the
Nicolas
brass
Cage
knucks.
sitting
Yeah,
Oh,
her
come
shoe
on.
off, too.
Sherry did a
When
great
Sherry
move.
takes off the hill, she means
Oh,
business.
man, she
yeah,
ran right
fucking
in the back
Jimmy
of the
Hart.
head.
I hate him
She
anyway.
clocked him right.
She's
Get
beat the
the other
shit out of
shoe, hit
everybody
him
with
She clocked
again.
him in the back of the head.
And
Brother,
Sherry,
don't touch Jimmy Hart, brother.
Oh,
my knee, brother.
Oh, there goes the knee.
Why would Hogan?
Yeah.
Sherry,
Turn
you
his
show
back to
your
Ric Flair
nips
in this
over.
important
Oh,
match.
Hogan and
Oh, look at
Jimmy
Sherry. Here
Hart.
she goes.
I love it. Look
the
at
best.
Sherry.
Look
Good
at her.
work.
Look at
Yeah,
that. That was awesome.
Sherry getting the splash. I love it. Do it again, Sherry. Do it again.
Look at the bump.
She's so good. She's so
She's
good.
great.
A front bump.
So
You know,
and, like,
we've done a
scroll
lot
up.
of really good legacies, but Sherry's one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's
that we've ever done.
Yeah, it's done well. Check out in the archives. Sherry's
She's
done
amazing.
Really well. I think there's a lot of fanfare for Sherry. That
realize.
maybe a lot. We loved it, but I think more people. than we
Official
thought
Nick
would love it
Patrick.
as well.
Oh,
Ward and Sherry.
Is that Patrick?
Yeah, Nick Patrick.
that's Nick
Outside.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Look what I
With his
can't even
mustache.
recognize him. He's so young.
He's got his
and
porno
buzzed.
stash.
Yeah, it's Nick
Yeah,
Patrick.
big time.
Come on.
And they did not disqualify Flair, which is what Sherry was hoping for.
No, because there's no disqualification.
And,
because
well,
the
you know, the
crowd
thing
will
is
need to go
whether
banana.
we agree with the quality of the match, how we felt about it then versus now, what is so glaringly obvious now, which was probably super obvious when we were watching it, was there was no way Hogan was going to lose.
Yeah.
There's no
We
way.
knew that before it
They weren't going to
started.
bring him into WCW to have a disqualification victory on a major
No.
pay-per-view. Like, it just wasn't going to
Look
happen.
at that
Like,
Hogan stunt double number 3.
Oh,
Trying to get to the ropes.
I mean, if Eric was Vince McMahon, he would have, but he's
Yeah.
not. So he would have. Yeah, he rode this cowboy the whole way through. But,
Instantly,
Vince
yeah, it
would
was
be
like he's got to go over Flair. He's got to get a world title shot like first match, and we got.
I like how
hate him,
the-
bro.
What is she doing?
Yeah, with the nylons.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
Sherry. She took off her
Yeah.
hosiery.
Yeah,
She
Stick
took
it in
off
the mouth
her
of the original
hosiery.
Mr.
Choke out
Sacco.
Hulk
all the
Hogan.
time, all the time.
Oh, Sherry. Gosh,
Mrs.
she's
Nylo.
amazing.
It's like, how much do you spend at Target, babe? And then she takes off her stocking, and just chokes the shit out of me.
Mrs. Stacco.
Was that worth $3, Craig? Yeah, it was.
Hogan's hurt.
I thought we were
I
just gonna
like,
buy
I
like
like
a
how the
towel and
actor
you
from
spent
Thunder in Paradise is
$237.
now totally into it. Like, he's actually serious about it.
Telling us
He's
that
all
Yeah,
mad
he
too.
was
He's
all
like,
excited earlier and jumping around. Now he's all like intense with it.
Andy Anderson is unable to.
Yeah, he lost Nick somewhere. He's crawling around.
No, Nick's still on his
He's
shoulders.
He just fucking.
But he
threw
got
Nick.
like
He's
so
tired of
he
it.
got
like, "Oh,
so
I'm sorry,
sucked
dude.
into the
I lost
drama
your son."
right now.
I did some coke during Steamboat and what's his face?
That I'm coming down.
Steamboat in Austin, and
I'm
I lost
coming
your,
down from it.
Your son, Nasty Nicholas.
Yeah, he just threw Nicholas. He's like, look, I do the wife, but I'm not their father.
Let's see. Does he roll into it? Did he roll?
No, he's taking it right there.
Oh.
That one. God, Hogan, you're so ugly
Yeah.
right now.
See, this is good. This is very good.
you
The stares
said you-
at each other. This is what I
Oh,
want
he
more
said
of.
you
even the
fell
slow
from it, you
camera,
bastard.
camera, right? The camera view of it.
Ah.
So
Craig, Jess, you got to do the
World champion.
just
This is the greatest match I've
there
Hogan,
wasn't much.
Like, you know what? Hogan has some of the best looking right hands ever. He always was so weird with his right hands, like in a good way. Oh shit!
Oh, that's
Good
a nice
job.
The
one.
psychology wasn't great in this, but like that little moment right there was like special. Like it should have had
Oh
more.
yeah. Look at
she
Sherry.
is again.
There goes Sherry
Liz
again.
Sherry.
Oh, the
All
frog
right.
splash. The
Get her,
5-star
Sherry.
frog splash. Sherry.
She
Ah!
put, knees up. Oh, fell out of the way. Oh no.
Oh shit! And
She
Flair's gonna
sells
go
it
down,
like
too.
nobody's business too. Look at her. She's like, oh, I can't. I
Flair always
yeah.
placed the guy's hand. You always notice
Yeah,
Flair always
yeah.
grabbed the
Yeah.
other guy's
Yeah.
hand and placed it.
Sherry.
Because
He's like, don't
he
touch
always,
my
he
crotch.
always whispered in his ear, "I was in
oh,
a fucking
He did that on
plane
purpose.
crash."
That wasn't part of it.
She got a little.
That
He
wasn't
got
part
the.
of script,
He got
but
Larry. She got the.
he slapped her on purpose. Yeah, brother, I got away with it. Slap that bitch, brother.
Literally, Hogan hitting Sherry like at least once a year, and nobody said anything about it. Nobody filed the domestic dispute.
Hogan with the
Nobody
most
filed a restraining
awkward
order.
figure 4 I've ever seen.
Yeah,
really
Miz does it better.
Is she getting more hosiery out?
you got one
Sherry's
stop.
getting
Still
more
got one left,
hosiery
yeah.
to choke
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
She's got something.
She's having
Oh,
trouble
Mr.
getting
T.
out. Oh,
Oh, fool.
oh,
She has brass knucks in her
oh,
vagina.
she was throwing it out there and it didn't make it into the ring. You see that? Flair had to go get it. That was a mistake. She tried to throw it in the ring and
stupid.
Flair had to
So
go out
fucking
to get
stupid. T carried her out. So stupid.
it. Mr. T had to get something.
Oh!
All
Oh,
unnecessary.
there it is.
Look at Linda. She's upset.
He got him. He got him.
I love how you have to
He
tuck
got
it
it.
in where you could have just tossed it. But,
Well, here it is.
has he hulked up like 3 times now? I'm just asking for a friend.
See, this is what we wanted. This moment.
Not really. Though.
Oh, brother. I hit him with nuts.
You know, it's all when he does this, as ridiculous as it is, it's all the heel's job to sell the shit
Yeah.
out of it. If they're shocked and appalled after every right hand, like it makes it better.
And Hogan's walking around like a.
Look at Hogan.
It's fantastic.
Hey, come on. You guys can play my Undertaker no selling. Look at Hogan.
Hogan is a no seller. I think that's why we're
Hogan
getting
did it.
upset.
Hogan
I'm
did
getting
it
upset about
years
it.
before.
That's what I'm saying. Hogan's the OG about it.
The
Ah.
boot.
So she
And
mad
this
at
is
Hogan
it.
that Undertaker no sells.
You didn't even go to
It's
the
over.
other rope, bro. You only one roped it to fucking beat him. That's just mean.
The last time Hogan would ever get that type of pop.
There it is.
I
WCW
graded
Until
a C.
NWO days.
heavyweight champion.
It's a C, baby.
And
look at the Hogan
Hogan.
shirts everywhere.
Hogan letting the Hulk know that he's
Letting the
champion.
Hulkamaniacs know.
Oh, that's their whole budget.
They had
Jesus
fireworks
Christ, they
for
paid-
Hogan. Oh god.
Calm down, Eric. Lord.
He's like, listen.
So how does he do it now?
Hogan wins.
Wow.
Shaq's want to give him a kiss.
Yeah, no,
Shaq
watch.
wearing, like,
Yeah.
sweatpants.
I think Shaq, what does he do? Maybe we missed it already. I think when he
Well,
grabs the belt, he tries to choke Hogan. It's ridiculous. Right here.
Right there.
Or maybe he does it later. I don't know.
I think they were trying to say Shaq needs to hold the title up with him, and Shaq didn't know it.
No, but like, yeah, there's a, maybe I think we missed it or whatever. Like he went and like fake choked Hogan. Like I'm like, could you just get off him
Oh
for a
my
minute?
god. I'm waiting for that stupid ad.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's coming, brother.
But that was it. That was the
was the
very
match,
first
yeah.
pay-per-view match of Hogan and Flair. WWF didn't pull the trigger on it. WCW did, and ironically, it
And
turned their favors around.
Hogan.
Even though the NWO
Even
wouldn't
though it wasn't
form
that
until
good.
exactly 2 years after this, because at Bash of the Beach 96 is when Hogan turned heel. This started WCW kind of getting old school fans. People recognize Hogan. People recognize Savage. They would sign those people. They would sign people like Duggan. They would sign a lot of other people from WWF to try to get the familiarity of their faces. So if people were flipping, they're like, oh shit, like I know Boss Man, I know Duggan, I know Hogan, I know Savage. So that was Bischoff's strategy. And, you know, it started to fade out in 95 and Hogan got booed everywhere. And when Nitro first went live, same thing, Hogan would get booed. And there was some times where Hogan would walk out there and it was like he was a heel. They were just booing the shit out of him when he was wearing yellow and red. And it just, but Bischoff's whole thing was like, I never was trying to protect that. I was trying to get notoriety for WCW. I was trying to get other wrestlers to be like, oh, if Hulk's over there, then we can go over there too. He was luring people over with less dates. He was doing everything he could do. And then the fortunes turned when he got Hall and Nash, who were younger, and they were more in with the younger crowd that was watching wrestling at the time. And then there you go. You had the three married together, Hogan, Hall, and Nash. And 2 years after this, NWO formed. Hogan turned heel. Safe to say that Bash of the Beach was Hulk Hogan's
Fantastic.
Hulk Hogan's baby.
There you go. For audio fans, give it a listen on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, or Google Podcast. Or you can watch our videos on YouTube at Our Wrestling Channel. On social media, give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter at O.W.P 2019, or catch us on Facebook at Our Wrestling Podcast. This is Dave, Jess, Craig, and Cuz with the O.W.P signing off. Have a good one.